Denny, Syrian state television, as you know, is now airing excerpts of this video of you that was shot. I'm not sure how they got this video. Do you know how they got it? Did they intercept it?
While I was trying to talk to CNN, I was online for like 20 minutes, so it's live broadcast. I don't know how they got it. This is all private. See, we should have. This has all been deleted. We have to delete all the.
Danny and his family are now in London. His mother, Helen, is British. The family said they decided to flee Syria when Danny's involvement with the anti-government protests made him a target. But Danny does not want to be here. He's already planning to go back to Syria, even against his parents' wishes.
So you've reached the point of no return?
No, there's no return. They're going to have to kill millions to stop us, and we know that.
داني عبد الدايم طالب سوري يحمل الجنسية البريطانية، ومن الشهود على ما عانته مدينة حمص وسكانها من قمع وقتل على أيدي قوات الأمن والجيش والشبيحة بسبب تظاهر أبنائها من أجل الديمقراطية في البلاد.
وطبعا قتلت واحد من بيت الخزنة دار، زتته شي 6 أمتار.
داني ابن 22 عاما رفض التصرفات الوحشية لقوات الأمن السورية واعتقال الأطفال.
Danny Abdul Dayum is an activist. He is joining us now on Skype from the city of Homs. Danny, good to speak with you again. Obviously, more violence. We just saw some of the pictures from the Bab Amr neighborhood of Homs, where you are. We're going to roll some of the video that you've sent to us. Talk to us about the violence today and the video that we're about to see that you actually shot and were involved in.
All right, it's been terrible today. From about 8 a.m. non-stop bombarding this area. And while I was going down the stairs, I was still videoing. Another rocket hit the. You can hear it in the end. A rocket hit the building again. They did not stop bombarding. Every 30 seconds, a bomb would land. A rocket would land somewhere in Bab Amr. We wanted the UN to help us, and it left us alone. The Russian government has blood on the Syrian blood on their hands. The Chinese government has Syrian blood on their hands. They're helping our government kill and rape women and rape children every day. This is one of the houses in Bab Amr. Look at these children. Is this how the Assad regime is supposed to treat our children? Now you see what the Assad regime that is killing children. What is the UN going to do about this? What is the UN going to do about this? Nothing. They're going to sit and discuss and see what they're going to do. They want to do this peacefully. They want to solve it peacefully with this murderer after what he did to these children. They've been hitting us from 6 a.m. until it's 2 p.m. now. We have over 100 bodies, over 200 underneath the destructions. We don't even know who they are. And this is only in one area. They've been hitting us from 6 a.m. until it's 2 p.m. now. We have over 100 bodies, over 200 underneath the destructions. We don't even know who they are. And this is only in one area in Homs. Look at the children.
يا بشار ويا اخونا اهل درعا ورطونا يلا يا داني Thank you. I'd like to thank all the Americans in America and all the Syrian Americans there for supporting the revolution and supporting us back on ground. Hopefully I will be in America on Friday, March the 2nd. I hope to meet all of you there and hope to get as much as help and support. And again, I'd like to thank you all for all the support you've done and everything you're trying to do. Thank you so much. President, about his dad. You can say يلعب روحك يا حافظ while walking in the street. This is one of the normal houses. This isn't a poor house. I can't say it's a poorhouse. This is a normal family living. But look how they're living now. They never used to live like this in their life. You can see how they're living. Everyone's hiding in their houses. Even in their houses, people aren't safe anymore. They've been hearing us from like 8 a.m. with mortar bombs and tank shells. They haven't stopped. Every 1 minute, a tank shell or a mortar bomb lands in there. It either blows in the air or comes from one of the buildings. Look, you can see in here. We just landed here 2 minutes ago. This is a civilian's house. This is a civilian house. People live. Look at the bodies! Look at the bodies! These are rockets! They've been firing like rockets at us for 2 hours now. We've got more than 30 people dead, hundreds of injuries. Look at the civil hospital, look! All dead bodies all over the place. Look, dead bodies all in the hospital. Look, these are all dead bodies coming in. Look. Soldier hat here, soldier hat. We're on. We're not animals, we're human beings, we're asking for help. We're asking for your help. They're hitting us with rockets. They've been non-stop with us rockets for 4 hours now. They're going to kill us all. If you don't help us, they'll kill millions. And no one will find out about us. Please, someone help us.
عندما يبطش المستبد بالشعب الثائر محاولا أن يخمد ثورته ويحول حياته كجحيم يبقى الشعب ثائرا ويبقى.
This is one of the civilians that lives in Baba Amr.
الأنبوب هلا خط الغاز والنفط ضربوا الأمن.
That's a pipeline, that's the petrol line at the
ضربوا الأمن هلا قذيفة هاوين ومدفعية
with a mortar bomb and a tank shell.
مشان يحرقوا العالم.
So they can burn the people. There's civilian houses all over there.
خط غاز النفط.
That's Baba Amr, all the villages all around Baba Amr. They're trying to get the people out and burn them.
خط غاز النفط والغاز، خط الغاز والنفط، ضربوا هلا بالمدفعية وبالهاوين.
They hit it with a mortar bomb and a tank shell.
شعل النار، لك أصابة الدخان.
And you can see all the smoke going up in the air.
عندنا هلا حالات كثير جرحى واختناق من هاي
We have lots of casualties and people are
عندنا كثير هلا
suffocating.
بالمشفيات.
People are suffocating from the gas. Syria, Homs, Baba Amr, January the 31st.
طلع علي اخوي ما فيها شيء طلع علي انت بس ما فيها شيء. This is a hospital in Tripoli. This is another one that's been hit with chemical weapons in Tripoli, in Baba Amr in Homs. لا الصيف علي يا اخوي he refuses to come out of the covers. He doesn't want to talk to anyone. He's scared of everybody. He's been hit with chemical rockets. زي يسلم عليك الشباب يلا طالع راسك سلم علي خلاص يلا اخوي. This is April the 22nd at 7 o'clock. Being hit with chemical weapons. The United Nations is saying that nothing of this is happening. These are the guys that have been hit with chemical weapons. The own government is hitting their own people with chemical rockets. Wait. This is another case of this woman has been hit with chemical rockets, and the world is saying that the Bashar al-Assad is not hitting us with chemical rockets. This is another woman. She's the wife of the other guy that's been hit with a chemical rocket. You can see on their faces. They can barely breathe. They're scared of everything. They're scared of the medication. Scared of everyone who comes in the room. They're losing hair on their head, on their bodies. And what is the world saying? That this regime, they're giving this regime more time to kill. They're giving this regime more time to throw chemical weapons on us. And they keep giving it a week, and 2 weeks, and another week, and another week. Until when? Until he kills like 1 million or 2 million of his people?
What we now have is evidence that chemical weapons have been used inside of Syria.
It's possible Barack Obama will hear what you're saying. If you could appeal directly to him, what would you say?
Well, I'll beg him to help us. Military forces, or by weapons, or by no-fly zone.
خلاص خلينا نجد معناته. أصابع يا زلمة. جبت الراحة. أنت اللي جاهز لهذا؟ اضرب. لا اضرب.
طلع الكاميرا.
بسم الله.
الكاميرا. قل له في ابني نازله عم ينتشر.
Yes, yeah, I can hear you. Great. What's been happening, right? They've been bombarding an area in Homs called Khaled for like 3 hours.
You say there could be as many as 200 dead just in the last hour or two?
We have 200 dead in the last 3 hours. In the first half an hour, we've got 40 dead. In the first half an hour. And we got the video up on YouTube.
We have 200 dead in the last 3 hours. In the first half an hour, we've got 40 dead. In the first half an hour. And we got the video up on YouTube.
How random is this mortar fire? I mean, are you saying that they're just indiscriminately firing mortars into neighborhoods?
In the cities, in the narrow civilian streets, on rooftops. I just went an hour ago. I just went on a rooftop to get civilians. The street is right next to me. There's like 400 meters right over there. I went and picked up 4 civilians who were burning in the house. In the cities, in the narrow civilian streets, on rooftops. I just went an hour ago. I just went on a rooftop to get civilians. The street is right next to me, like 400 meters right over there. I went and picked up 4 civilians who were burning in the house. A mortar bomb came right on the rooftop of a civilian house.
Tell us what the situation is where you are. What have you been hearing and seeing, Danny?
Hi. The situation is really, really bad. They've been bombing for more than 4 or 5 hours now. We have more than 200 people dead, and no one's even doing anything about it. There's still human beings under the destruction of buildings. The situation is really, really bad. They've been bombing for more than 4 or 5 hours now.
Mr. Dani Abdul Dayan was a few days ago still in Homs. He left Homs. He is known as the voice of Homs. He was several times on CNN, and he is maybe the best placed person to talk about what is happening on the ground in Homs and what atrocities are happening under our eyes and the eyes of the international community today. That we need to explain, to show the reality, and also to show to the public opinion what is effectively needed to end this crisis around Syria. Please.
Right. First of all, thank you all for being here in this meeting. What's going on in Syria is the Assad forces, the mercenaries, are just randomly bombarding any single area that's uprising in Homs or in all Syria. After the UN decision that abandoned the Syrian people, the Assad forces for the first time started using rocket launchers and tanks, and they started hitting us with helicopters. More than 500